Hey everyone, I thought I'd just do a quick video and share some problem solving techniques with you. So I've been reflecting and I know there's been so many situations where I'm faced with a problem. Generally at work I'll be given a task where something has gone wrong or we need to do something in a better way. And there's been so many times where I just completely blank, I can't think up of a solution. I'll just sit at my desk and just not be able to figure out what I'm going to do next. So I've recently come up with some really useful techniques that you can use to be creative, really solve the issue, the core cause of the issue, and figure out what that is. So I've got two techniques I want to share with you that I use and are really great for me. The first one is human-centered design or design thinking. So that's really about putting your user at the heart of the solution or the problem. So rather than putting all the pressure on yourself to come up with the best way to solve it, which I know I always did, I would be thinking, how am I going to solve this? What am I going to do? When in reality, you really need to consider who is going to be the person who's going to be affected by your solution, or who's going to be the end user once you create that solution. So if you're stuck for ideas, and even if you're not stuck for ideas, it's so important to go and talk to them and find out what is going on for them and what their day-to-day life is like, because you'll get so many insights. You'll design a solution or solve a problem that actually works for them. So yeah, check out human-centered design or design thinking. There's so much content about it online. It's quite a big process, but you can get little tips and tricks of how to implement it for your problem solving. So that's what I definitely recommend. The second one is action mapping. So Kathy Moore has created a really cool process where you go through a flowchart. There's a particular interactive flowchart that I use online, which you can find if you type in Kathy Moore action mapping. And basically it gets you to really think about what your end goal is. So what do you want to see change through solving this problem? And what does that look like in tangible terms? Whether it's 50% of people do something differently, or the outcomes of this goal are this, whatever it may be. Really figuring out what that is, and then finding out why people aren't doing it now. So what's the barriers, and what would you need to do, or what would you need to change for that to happen? And it's really important as well, if you are in learning and development, to not limit it to training. It doesn't have to be training as a solution. Sometimes it can be something as simple as moving something on a desk or changing a process slightly, and that can make all the difference to your problem. So that's the two techniques that I use: human-centered design or design thinking, and Kathy Moore's action mapping process. So check them out if you are looking for ways to solve problems. I'd also be keen to hear if anyone else out there solves problems in a different way. I know there's so many different ways out there. Yeah, I hope you have an awesome day, and I hope that added value to you.